Hi, today we're going to be demoing the FreeScan Combo Plus, latest iteration of the FreeScan Combo in the FreeScan Combo series. The FreeScan Combo Plus is a metrology-grade handheld scanner by Shining3D. You can do all sorts of things with this, from medical applications to aerospace applications, any industrial application that you can think of, the FreeScan Combo Plus is more than capable of handling it. Today we thought that we'd go ahead and dive into scanning this engine block. We'll not only be demonstrating 50 crossed blue laser line scanning mode, but we'll also be taking a look at deep hole scanning with the singular blue laser line, as well as fine detail scanning with FreeScan Combo Plus's 7 parallel lines. Now, the FreeScan Combo Plus is a robust tool offering up to 20 microns of accuracy. When scanning, and you'll see this when I'm scanning, you have to hold the scanner about 300 millimeters away from the object that you're scanning, with the exception of when you're scanning in fine detail mode, so with the 7 parallel lines. You do need to bring your scanner a little bit closer, 200 millimeters, so that you can scan with the 7 parallel lines. It does have a very decent field of view. We're talking 520 millimeters by 510 millimeters. Once the software is open, you're asked if you want to create a global marker file. I do not. Upon launching the software, the light source mode is set to 50 lines, which is how we're going to start this scan. I'll put on auto exposure, and just for fun, I'll go ahead and time this so that we know about how long it took to scan this engine block with 50 crossed blue laser lines. And I think that's it. We're good to go. Okay, I think that's all of it. You can see a little bit up here at the top that I'm gonna brush over one more time. Okay, that should be good. Let's stop. Take a look at our timer. So with automatic exposure, it took about 1 minute and 45 seconds. I missed this area. It's because I was scanning at this angle right here. I could always create a cutting plane and then just resume scanning, focusing on the areas that I missed. So let's go ahead and do that. Start my timer back up and we'll see how long it takes to try and collect the areas that we missed. Probably could have stuck some more tracking markers up underneath it here. I thought I had enough, but it does look like it's having a difficult time picking up some of this underside. I could just move the engine block, but it's really greasy, and I was having a difficult time sticking markers on it as it was, and I'm a little bit afraid that if I move it, that some of the markers that I stuck on there are gonna fall off. So I figure just get a little acrobatic here. That might be the bulk of what I missed there. Let's just come back up underneath of here just to make sure. All right, let's stop. Out there. Okay, and pause this. Okay, so we're looking at about 3 minutes and 45 seconds. And we pretty much got the entire thing, which is pretty amazing. So now that we've collected all of this data using our 50 crossed blue laser lines, let's switch over to one of the other modes. Let's first start off with deep hole scanning. So using one singular line. My brightness might be a little bit too low, so let's see if this makes a difference. Yeah, that green line is definitely a lot more visible now that I've upped the brightness, and I can actually see it like going down into the hole here. All right, let us stop there. I do have some junk over here. I think that might actually be me. Let me get rid of me. Let's see what we were able to pick up. So quite a bit, actually, considering that there are very few tracking markers inside of these holes. So now let's hop over to fine detail scanning. This is what the logo looks like right now. So already with the 50 crossed blue laser lines, you can see that it's super visible. Let's see if we're able to pick up even more of the logo. We'll click on partial HD scanning, shift click, select the area around magnesium, I'll hit confirm, and this is going to create a hole where the logo was, which is okay because we're about to fill that hole in with more data. Okay, you know what? I actually made a mistake there. I had 3mm markers all around the magnesium logo. So when I went to do 7 parallel line scanning, fine detail scanning, it wasn't picking anything up. And so I was like, what? But then I looked at the screen and I could see that it was picking up the data that was around the 6mm markers. So what I went ahead and I did is I stuck some 6mm markers next to the magnesium logo, and we'll have to redo this particular part right here. But in order to do that, I'm going to create a new project group because I added in new marker data to this area right here. And if I were to try and scan on top of what I've already scanned, my scan would be all messed up. Let's come over to our project list and we'll just create another one. We'll just pick up this area right here, and you can see already it's like done a phenomenal job of grabbing all this data. So let's stop there. And for this project group, we don't really need any of all of this. We just are focusing on this area right here. Okay, and now we'll perform partial HD scanning. Okay, so come over here to the logo, shift click on this area right here, go confirm. All right, cool, now we got our hole. So let's try this again. All right, looks good. So not bad at all. You can see that compared to our previous scan, we were actually able to pick up quite a bit more detail. The embossing looks more refined, it's more chiseled. Let's come over to Align. We'll stick Project 1 in the fixed window and Project 2 in the floated window. Let's see if we can do auto feature alignment. And yeah, it did a great job. All right, and there we go. Our completed engine block, with magnesium showing up super clear and some of the whole data that we were able to collect. Let's go ahead and mesh this, see what we come up with. Oh, somehow we are missing the slide over here. Not sure what happened. Oh, you know what? It's probably because the quality of the data that we picked up over on this side wasn't sufficient, and I hit mesh optimization. And sometimes when you do mesh optimization, if the data that you collected isn't up to snuff, it will just get rid of it. So let's go back to scan mode. And what I can do is I can actually just create a new project group on top of that. And let's just pick up this area that disappeared. Again, we don't need a lot. You can see how quickly it's picking everything up. Okay, so come over here to our cutting plane. And I'm going to raise that up quite a bit, actually, just because I don't want to have to fuss with any of that stuff. That looks solid enough. So I don't think we'll run into any problems when we do our alignment. Go auto feature align, hit apply. Alright, cool. And everything is exactly where it's supposed to be. Now, talking about flexibility with the most recent project group that we created, so this third project group where I picked up the data that was over here, I did rescan magnesium. And because we just merged everything together, the magnesium that I just picked up with the 50 crossbow laser lines is going to interfere with the fine detail scan that I got from project 2, right? So what I can do is I can come over here to my project list, I can click on project 3, and I can just come up in here and I can delete this area right here so that it doesn't interfere with the data that I collected from the fine detail scan. Make sure I didn't get anything else. Okay, so it's selected through. So let's zoom out a little bit. So shift clicking will select and control shift clicking will deselect. So now I just want to delete that. So again, so it doesn't interfere with what I've gathered from the second project group with fine detail scanning. So now if I turn project 2 and project 1 back on, you can see that I've got the fine detail scan here, and the other data that I collected isn't interfering with that in any way. So this time I'm not going to do mesh optimization because it might delete some more stuff. I'm just going to hit mesh processing. Alright, so here it is. Our engine block just did an excellent job of replicating in 3D space the engine block that we have here in real life. So that's the FreeScan Combo Plus, a new metrology-grade scanner by Shining3D. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit like, please subscribe. Helps us know that the content that we're creating is of use to you. If you have any questions for us, feel free to reach out to us either in the comment section below or at info@umax.com. We'd be more than happy to address any queries that you might have. If you'd like to see this scanner or any of the other scanners that we've talked about in our previous videos, please check out umax.com, where we have an array of other products at your disposal. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.